Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Black Ink Crew and also Joseline's Cabaret. I think I'm gonna do both. If not, the title will be different, so y'all to know. Okay, I may just do one. I don't know. We will see how long it takes me to do this damn video. But y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, please become number two, subscribe to my channel, and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to like this video, like it either on your way in, on your way out, or while you are here. Okay. Do not forget to also comment in the comment section. You can also hit the share button to share this video on your social media. That's always appreciated. Do not forget to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Also, always inhale and exhale because it helps you to calm down and not want to punch anyone, possibly in the face or whatever, okay? It keeps you calm, cool, and collected. Now, do not forget, yes, I am here to follow me on social media on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. The link is in the description box of every single video. If you want to cash at me, there it goes. If not, I do not care. Boom, like the video and also subscribe. Do not forget the ladies first panel is this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Leslie's channel. Okay, do not forget to tune in to our panel, which again is this Thursday. It's every single Thursday. Okay, it's every Thursday. And we rotate between me, Niecy, Jamie, and Bondi. But this Thursday is on the Niecy channel, so do not forget to tune in. Okay, but let's get to the foolishness, okay, that is these people between these two shows that I may do. Now, this may also be just a Jocelyn Cabaret review. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes me. So I did not review last week, so I'm going to kind of touch on that a little bit, okay? It was mainly about these two, okay? It was about Yummy P and Miss Natural, okay? They was basically beefing because Yummy P said that Miss Natural was out here not listening to her, okay, and being bossy, whatever. And I was like, but she wasn't. So the whole video was mainly their argument and how Jocelyn felt like Miss Natural was being a bully to Yummy just because Yummy is so small, okay? She's a little itty bitty thing or whatever. She's so tiny, whatever. And I was like, girl, she's an adult. Now, even though she was saying she's 21, she's actually 28. She don't look 21. She don't look 28. She looked like, she's confused or whatever. But again, she talks with a little baby voice. I didn't do nothing. I don't know. I was just sitting here and she started yelling at me. And I was being really, really calm because girl, bye, okay? You're an adult. Leave it be, okay? Leave it be. Anyway, she didn't get bullied. She did not get bullied. You can't say an adult can't yell at someone because they're small, okay? Don't yell at me because I'm big. I'm a big girl. Don't yell at me. You can't. Size don't matter, okay? She is an adult. Anyway, so with Miss Natural, tell Jocelyn she's not going to deal with Yummy on any friendship level, but I can be her co-worker. We can coexist. And Jocelyn feels like, well, to work together and dance, y'all have to get along. No. I work with people who they not my friend at my real job, not usually my real job, okay, my not a bad job. That's not how it goes at all. Why is my friend? That's not how it goes, Jocelyn. They can definitely be just co-workers and that's it. So leave it be or whatever. So Natural main issue was in the house. I was friends with her. We had personal conversations. I was confided in her, and we were operating on we friends here, cool. And Yummy felt like, well, I don't know why she thought we was friends. She told me stuff. I didn't tell her anything or whatever. She offered me some weed. She offered me some drink, some Hennessy or whatever, because she was acting as if you was my friend. I wasn't yours. And that pissed Natural off, whatever. So the whole time they was up there talking, it was more like Natural, like, bitch, you fake. I can't fuck with you. Kiss my ass. I should beat your ass, but I won't because I don't want to get no trouble and lose my kid. And For the most part, Yummy stayed silent the whole time that Yummy P was cussing her out. And let me be clear about something. I feel like Miss Natural was overdoing it. I couldn't get that mad at some new bitch I just met, but I understand the reason why she was that pissed off. One, because she's emotional, and two, because bitch, you fake. Okay, you try to use me in your fakeness, and I don't like that, okay? But I could only give a fuck for like a good 30 seconds, cuss you out, and walk away. Because for the most part, Yummy was like, but let me say, you joked about me and my balloons. Bitch, fuck them balloons. I was like, oh, okay. Again, Miss Natural was aggressive because it was an argument. Miss Natural was pissed off because how she felt. And I just don't know. Well, calm down. And she sat down and it was like she sat down and calm down or whatever. But anyway, Yummy didn't get big balled and bad until Joseline came in. Now, when Joseline got there, whatever, I'm taking me up the screen. When Joseline got there, all of a sudden, okay, now she want to say shit. Well, if she was going to fight me, she would fight me. I'm like, oh, bitch, but you didn't say that when there was the space and opportunity between y'all. Okay, you waited until somebody got in between y'all to say anything rough and tough with your Afro puffs. And I was like, girl, you not going to walk out with your bad stuff. Anyway, as they talking back and forth, and again, Natalie is still upset, but she's sitting there, whatever. And her issue again is, she's fake. I don't want to be friends with her. She's a fake ass bitch. Yummy P then says, no one wants you here, okay? You can go home. Joseline then said, well, no, I want her here. I do. I was like, Joseline, is you lying? You may be lying. Anyway, Joseline said, I want her here. I want her here. Yummy P then says, but you said the other day that she was toxic and you think she should go home. And she was like, did she just snitch on me? Did she just snitch on me? Yes, she did. Okay, yes, she did. To me, that proves Natural's point that she ain't loyal to anybody and she out here for herself. And she's a snitch. She's a whole snitch who acts one way but does other things to push people's buttons. Okay, button push. Okay, at this point, she had pushed Joseline's button into being pissed off. Okay, so again, now Joseline's pissed at Yummy for saying you said that she should go home. That's what you said. I'm like, yeah, she's a whole snitch out here. And so Natural feel like, why am I toxic? Because I secluded myself away from others to avoid their bullshit. I don't get it. Now, we know the first few days in the house, it was a mess between the homicide stuff, Aqua ass getting beat, Big Legs fighting or whatever. It was a lot of bullshit that went on in those first 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes. It was a lot of drama. So her point was, I secluded myself to be away from that bullshit. I was in my room chilling out. Joseline then said, well, no, but for days, the first 4 or 5 days, that Natural was in her room fussing with someone on the phone or whatever, and that was negative and toxic. I was like, well, wait, what happened with that? Now, Natural brought up earlier how, they knew she was dealing with some kind of, her divorce or whatever. And so why act like you did not know I was upset for a reason? Okay, for a reason. At this point in time, Joseline, to me, then starts bullying Yummy, because if Natural was bullying because Dylan, you was damn sure bullying her. Yeah, you ain't shit, get out my face, okay? And so, bitch, with your big mouth, who told you to snitch on me? Who told you to say what I said? You old punk ass bitch, you old nothing. I'm like, oh, you so stupid. Okay, you're stupid, you're a snitch, I don't trust you. I'm like, that's bullying, Joseline. You be the main one call out other folks up, but you doing the exact same shit. But I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do. I was trying to hurt Natural. Oh, okay. So you trying to hurt Natural again, proving Natural's point that she is a damn snake in the grass. And she, look at her, a whole snake with Afro puffs. Okay, a whole snake with Afro puffs. Now they fussing back and forth, and the whole point was y'all acting like she going crazy because she was having issues with her family that she was discussing in her own room, yelling and fussing. But when she gets pissed off because she feels as if Johnson's fucking with her, she now gets pissed. Now she won't fight. Johnson said, get her out of my house. Get her the fuck out my house. MVP, go to your room. Don't come out. I'm looking like she's an adult. You can't send me to my room, bitch. I'm a girl. Not on my watch. At this point in time, you see Natural in her room going off, cussing, fussing. And she brings up how, I just wanted to be taken serious. Okay, I didn't want to come here, having anyone feel like, they want to trigger me or whatever, because I know I deserve better, and I want to be looked at as more than just a stripper or more than just a porn star, because I came here with my own name. Like people knew me already. Okay, they knew who I was based on porn, but I did not want to be looked at as a porn star anymore. And she was crying or whatever. It was sad. Now Johnson then asked the camera crew, get out of her room. Get out of her room. Let that bitch pack and get out. I was like, girl. She then called Yummy out her room and talked to her like a child. You play games with me. You play games to get her out the house and then threw me up under the bus. I'm like, Johnson, how did she throw you up under the bus? It's your show, bitch. You driving the bus. You can't send you home. I'm going to leave that be as well. Anyway, she tells her, you've been sneaky the whole time, okay? You've been playing like a little girl the whole time. You sneaky little bitch. And I'm like, she speaks with a baby voice. You knew she was up to some shit. She was for sure up to shit. Johnson then calls the other girls out and tells them, Yummy snitched on me to Natural. Okay, she a whole snitch. Yummy then say she yelling at me, but she was the one lying to Natural. She wanted her out the house. She gonna blame me. I'm like, well, that's true. That's true. So she tells the other ladies, because she really wanted them to be against Yummy. Okay, look, I need y'all mad at her because of what she did. She now has me so upset. I want to send all y'all home. So y'all need to blame her if y'all get sent home. So now they all mad at her. I can't believe you, Yummy. Why would you do that, Yummy? Bad, Yummy. And so, who was it? It was Sapphire. Sapphire then said, okay, well, if Natural go home, then I think Yummy should too. Okay, they both go home because we can't trust Yummy. So Jocelyn then say, well, I don't trust her, so I didn't kind of think because either both of them going home or both of them staying, but I had to figure it out. She then go and get in the pool with Sapphire, and I'm like, why are your titties out? Okay, so Jocelyn out here. Jocelyn went and got naked in the pool. I mean, completely butt, booty, ball, cooch naked or whatever, okay? And she invites Sapphire to the pool, who had on her bathing suit, by the way. And they talking and whatnot. Now, Belinda comes out and see her with her boobs out. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? So why your titties out? And why ain't Sapphire? Why your titties out? Why ain't Sapphire titties out? I'm like, why is anybody titties out? No one titties should be out at this point. But I'm going to leave that be too. Okay? Now, she said, I hope you don't like us. I ain't got no pennies on. I hope he don't. Well, he know now. He didn't know then. Anyway, they talking and whatnot, and she just brings up how I feel like they should be about who should stay, who's the best for the cabaret. At this point, is it going to really be a cabaret? Because season 1, it wasn't one. Season 2, it might not be one either, okay? So Sapphire says, Sapphire is Sapphire. It's Sapphire. Sapphire bring up how she thinks it should be her, Lucky, Lexie Blow, and Big Lex at the final. She also feels as if, Natural should not go home, that she deserves a chance, that her chance to be in the cabaret should not be taken away based on WP being on some bullshit. Because at this point, we all know WP is sneaky, a button pusher, and she kind of need her ass beat, but I'm going to leave that be. So Jocelyn then has a therapist come talk to the ladies. I was like, first of all, you need therapy, Jocelyn. You need therapy too. I'm like, Jocelyn need to sit down a whole full day, a whole full session with a whole full therapist before she let anybody else need one. Okay. And I'm like, and this is a therapist, okay? Dr. Ralph Harris in a whole toupee. Okay, he got the whole 360 wave for men for his hair. Honey, that's not your hair, sir. We know that's not, sir. That's not your hair, sir. What are you doing? I'm like, he really up it with a toupee. girl, on national television. So we talk with Lucky first. Okay, Lucky brings up how she wants to be more than just a dance. Okay, she wants to be an entrepreneur. She wants to have a skincare line. She wants to be a business owner one day. And that was really it. Okay. We then see talk to Chanel. I'm like, what in the Little Red Riding Hood is she wearing? I'm like, this is like a stripper version of Little Red Riding Hood. I don't get it. It's the red top for me. It's top for me. I'm saying the shorts and the bra is whatever. It's the Little Red Riding Hood rat, trailer park trash ass girl. Anyway, leave her be. Chanel brings up how she drinks every day. We know. We can tell, okay? And that she knows it's not good for her, okay? And she knows that it's not helping her perform because on the first day in performance, she failed because she was drunk. Okay, and she's been drunk every day since, and she know it isn't good. Her whole family is full of people who are either drunks or druggies. I'm looking like, so you know, okay, that's fine. And the doctor like, so you know, do you shake sometimes when you drink? She's like, yeah, I do. He's like, well, that's a disorder. Okay, you should stop drinking. Put the drink down. Okay, so there's one alcoholic that we see so far. Okay, we then have Big Lex. Big Lex, the homicide, brings up how this man ain't gonna get no more information out of me than anyone else has since I've been here. We really don't know shit about her except her mouth is tough. Okay, and she can fight. And she had a gap. That's really it. But anyway, she brings up how she came to the house and she chose to check the weakest link. Okay, get the weakest thing out. Handle that, and then you good. And she's like, I've been good ever since I got that bitch out. I'm looking like, that's what she did, because she came in, got aqua ass right up out the house. Okay. Now next up, that's all we really got from her, is Sapphire. Girl, Sapphire. I just grabbed this much anyway. She brings up how for her, she's focused on being in the top 4. She really wants to get into a different situation in this business. She does not want to keep being a stripper. Now, first of all, I think she's like 34. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I thought she was older than that. I thought she was a good looking, like 44-year-old person. I thought she was someone who was really 44, but looked like 38. She looks amazing, period. But I don't think that she looks 34. To me, she looks older than what she is, but a younger version of an older person. Okay, boom, pow, pow. Anyway, Shaka, she does not want to let her kids down. And the reason I think that is because, she brought up how she has ass shots or whatever that, she's messing with. Usually people who did that are older, because the ass shot things was a while ago. I'm leaving that be. Anyway, but yeah, she brings out she does not want to let her kids down. She's like, I want to make it. Sapphire is the one person, one of like 4 of who's left, who I really believe really wants to do this and really wants to be better. So I'm really rooting for her. But again, I didn't know she was that young. Anyway, we then had Lexie Blow. I think Lexie Blow wants it too. I do. I don't know. Excuse me, girl, this pop I had made me crazy. I don't know if she wants it as bad as Sapphire, but I do think she still wants it. She's taking it serious. Lexie Blow brings up how the doctor kept looking at her titties more than her. I can tell. He looked like a titty man, okay? Anyway, so she brings up her mom kicked her out the house when she was 17 because she was pregnant. Her mama never really helped her in life, okay? But as an adult, she's no longer mad at her mom. But again, her mom was a young parent. Her mom didn't know any better. My mom was not built to be a parent. And I know that now as an adult, that she just wasn't built to be that. And that's why she no longer was mad at her mama. But she also brought up her mama is still battling with losing her stepfather, who passed away from an overdose. So her mama was, a bit touched with the emotions of it all, okay, and probably depression and things or whatever. But again, she understands now because she's older, she has her own kids. But I think, did she cry? She almost cried. Wasn't really that big. Let's see, we got Boss Tech. Where's Boss Tech? Boss Tech talked to the man or whatever. Now, Boss Tech came to the session with a drink in hand, okay, a whole drink was in her hand. I was like, girl, you drunk already? I'm gonna leave that be too. Now, that was her fifth drink of the day. Okay, her fifth drink of the day. Anyway, she admits that for the last 4 years, she has been fully aware that she has a whole drinking issue and that is ruining her life. I said, oh, and it's out of control. Okay, but I tried to stop one time, but it didn't work. I'm like, you can stop right now. Like, put the drink down. She talked to Ballistic, was this episode, last episode, at one point or whatever, and she was drinking, talking to him, and he said, put the drink down. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. And she's still drinking or whatever. Now, she did fully cry because the doctor said, girl, get that shit together now. Right now. Okay. We then see him talk to Yummy P. I don't know who clothes she wearing. Is that my shirt? She too little for that shirt. Okay, I feel like her clothes. Who clothes is she wearing? Did she look? She may have lost her clothes in the fire. I don't know, but who clothes is she wearing? Like this, nothing she wear on this show has fit her body. It all look like clothes of a big person who she just wearing. Okay, I don't like it. Anyway, she brings up how she doesn't know who to trust now because Joseline, tries to get her out the house, and she brings up how people are jealous of her and people are they're jealous of her and turning people against her, but she's not gonna argue with anybody. Okay, she gonna be up here and she gonna fight, but she's not gonna fuss with nobody because I don't fuss with people. I'm like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, are you saying that Joseline is jealous of you? And so she's trying to turn people against you. I'm like, but it's her girl, it's her show. Anyway, I don't care. It's Yummy is a caterpillar. No. What is she? Not a caterpillar. She's a snake. Yummy is a snake in a caterpillar's clothing. Caterpillars, they turn into butterflies. Butterflies are harmless. They're harmless. But snakes are venomous. Okay? She's a snake in fucking caterpillar clothes. Okay? And she gets on my nerves. Now we then see Natural goes in to talk to Joseline. And they just look at each other. And she then says how she feels like she was disrespected or whatever, and they were calling her toxic, and that was not fair because she was just separating herself from the bullshit going on, and she should not, have to be held accountable for that. Okay, that's not what I did. Stop fucking with me. I should be able to separate myself from the bull of the shit or whatever. And now I was being bullshit in the house since they first got there. Remember, on day one, that's when Aqua and Big Lex had the whole the homicide thing. Ain't those babies kicking? That was day one. It's been shit since day one. So in that aspect, she's right. It's been bullshit forever. We came here to dance. We barely danced. It's been about bullshit or whatever. There's been stuff going on here. I had stuff going on at home, but you knew that, and I was not trying to hang out with anybody with their bullshit. Johnson then say, but you were toxic the first 3 days. You were. And she's like, how was I toxic? Johnson said, I don't know. What Johnson, you don't know, then how? Girl, I said this point, it's for the ratings. It has to be for the ratings. Because, Aqua gone, big face white girl gone. And somebody else gone? But them two was the drama, fussing and fighting first. So I'm like, now y'all create shit or whatever. And Nat at this point is upset and aggravated or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna let anybody, ruin me and make me get out of pocket or whatever, because I don't want to risk losing my kid. Okay. And I'm not gonna be no fool here, acting no fool and get in trouble or whatever. I came to dance. We have not been focused on that at all. And it's some bullshit. And y'all act like y'all did not know the reason I was upset. Okay, you knew the issues that I had in my life about a child or whatever, and that's why I was tripping or whatever. So how can you act like I'm tripping when you as a mom know your kid mad or whatever? And Jocelyn admits that she did know what was going on with her kid at home or whatever. And so, but she still wasn't trying to acknowledge it was bullshit being afoot or whatever. And I'm like, because it was. Now, Jocelyn, I'm not going to deal with her and her emotions. And it's weird for me because when Jocelyn was on Marriage Boot Camp and when they gave her the info that Stevie was going to get custody of Bonnie Bella, while she was there. She was flipping out in her room, going crazy. So how could you not understand a mother going through that and being pissed for a fucking few days because you did the same thing on camera just last year? So it's weird to me. I feel like they are fucking with her for ratings, and they know she gonna flip out. So let's fuck with the person who's gonna have the biggest reaction. Because Big Lex said earlier, we all know not to piss her off because she gets mad. So I'm looking like, so what the fuck? Anyway, that was the whole episode for that, okay? But take a little minute, okay, and like the video, okay? Like it right now, please and thank you, okay? We cannot get into a Black Ink Crew, okay? But like the video, okay? We're going to go ahead and do these fools right here, okay? Right here. Anyway, so we see Teddy, Crystal, Rock, and Spider. Okay, it's in the little tattoo shop, whatever. Ted has a little music group called, well, no, is it a record label? Is it a management company? It's called Regular Living, but it's spelled RGLRLVNG. And I'm like, why keep spelling that shit? It don't spell no words. It stands for Regular Living. Again, RGLR for regular, and then LVNG for living. I'm like, why not? They make up words. It reminded me of 4 from Black Ink Crew Shy Show, from 9 Mag, how he had the NMOL, no more ordinary lifestyle. I'm like, y'all need fucking words and abbreviations, care about. Anyway, he wants to have a showcase in Atlanta for his artists he's working with. He said, I've been working on this a long time now, boss. Okay, the whole time we was on the pandemic shutdown or whatever, this was what I was putting my energy into. So the whole time of me, sitting around the couch all these years at Black Ink Crew, not doing nothing. I've been biding my time for this label that I have, okay, called, RGLRLVNG, because he spells it each time. He doesn't say regular living. He says RGLRLV. I'm like, what the fuck, girl? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like gibberish. So he brings up how he wants to include a Black Ink Crew person to the. I'm like, why? They tattoo artists. If you've been working on this for a long, long time, if you don't already have someone within Black Ink Crew, don't try to do that shit. Now we see Rock up there rapping, not that good, not horrible, better than me, but I wouldn't pay to see it. Okay, I wouldn't. And then so Rock wants to, perform for Ted. I'm like, oh, I cannot, not Rock a rapper. I can't. Crystal then said, I'm a rapper. I've been rapping. I've been in the studio for it. I am a musical artist too. That is my other passion I don't fully work on. Okay. So you're a passionate tattoo artist, but also a passionate rapper? I mean, sometimes those go hand in hand, but why have we never heard anyone of these people say they are musically inclined to do things, whatever? Spider then brings about he has been a studio engineer for like 10 years before. I'm like, the fuck? Okay, so now all of them is gonna meet Ted at the studio to, I guess, make some music, girl. Bye. So they later on go to the studio. Now we see Ted fake ass wife Uni. Where she at? Boom. That's Uni. We don't care about Uni mainly because one, they not really married. Okay, they're not married. She doesn't talk on the show. He uses her as a shadow, meaning you see her on the wall and then she disappears. Okay, I just come on, no more shadow. Anyway, so I'm like, girl, I don't care. So they in the studio, whatever, because she leave. Anyway, so Spider again said he worked with Nicki Minaj, Yin Yang Twins, Trey Songz, because he was a studio engineer back in the Young Money days. Okay. But he said, I fell in love with tattoo and I kind of left it alone. I'm like, I mean, I guess so. But a studio engineer, you can always make money. But if you like tattooing, fine. But I guess he now going to studio engineer with Ted. I don't know. They play Crystal and Rock's song. I mean, Rock sounded shitty, but Crystal sounded generic. Not bad. Like, what's something generic? I don't know. Anything generic. She sounded like regular based. Okay. It wasn't anything. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Maybe in 5 years after some tours and some better rap skills, whatever, she will grow. But I was like, I don't think it's anything like, oh my God. I'm like, anyway. So Ted say Rock is horrible. Okay. But Chris was good. I agree. Rock is horrible. Chris was okay, but again, maybe for her to say I've been wrapping gifts. Okay. Anyway, so again, he wants her in his showcase. I'm not grab out. Anyway, we then see everyone. No, was everybody at the shop? Yes. So we know Crystal won lead artist. We don't really care about that either. We then see they all sitting around talking and chit chatting because Alex was supposed to come in that day, but he isn't coming. Okay. I'm like, what happened? Now, C's feel like if Alex come, he needs to come without Donna because again, Donna don't work here, so there's no reason for her to come if she don't work. I'm like, I agree. Donna is not a tattoo artist. Why would you want to be at the tattoo shop? I don't think they should not have her around for other events or whatever. But again, would you at the no, because Ted don't tattoo. He's always around. But he put drug when I'm leaving that be. Anyway, they don't want Donna around because Donna be teen too much sometime. Donna has to learn how to be on the couch and just sit around and don't aggravate nobody like Ted did. Ted sat around and didn't do shit for all 8-9 seasons or whatever, and now he has a whole show. Not show. He had a whole showcase. He has a whole tattoo shop too. Like, girl, be Ted. Just shut up and sit there. Anyway, Alex FaceTimes or whatever and tells them he tested positive for COVID. Okay, because him and Donna left that cabin thing or whatever and went out of town. Okay, and with that, when they came back, he tested positive for COVID. I said, oh, so you went out during the pandemic, not wearing masks and shit, and you surprised you got COVID? Now, he said he's okay. He's going to quarantine or whatever. He'll be back later. I was like, boy, back. He also brings up how Donna, is going through some things. I'm like, girl, ain't she always? So when Puma talked to him or whatever, he brings about he hates being, caught in the middle of Donna shit with the cast because it puts him in a weird position or whatever, and that is what kind of sometimes be aggravating him. I'm like, well, that happens. So he also brings about Donna's kind of upset because he is not quarantining with her. Okay, I was like, well, I mean, with respect. Now they all confused. Well, is Alex okay? Why would he want to, be separate from Donna? Why is he putting away from us? Like, is he scared of Donna? I'm looking like, man, Crystal says a good point. Like, no, he's in love with Donna or whatever they find. Lead and be. Do we think Donna beating Alex? No. Is she mean to him? Yes. But again, that's some people's like, let it be and whatnot. Okay. And sees that all I want to do was work and not have no bullshit. I'm like, but you bring the bullshit, sees. You bring the bullshit. Case in point, boom. Okay. Sees and his punk ass girlfriend. I don't know her name. What's her name? Is it Stassi? Is it Stephanie? I don't know. I don't know her name. I don't care. Okay. Ever since he picked this chick off his daughter, I will never respect him. Okay. Ever. Now he do check his mail. Oh, of course he checks his mail on camera, and of course this day it happens to be a letter from the child protective services, and it's a letter basically saying that there was a claim of abuse. Okay, but there was not enough evidence for them to move forward, but only because the rules and regulations of Georgia, the evidence didn't meet that criteria. So it does not mean that something didn't happen. Okay, all it means is they can't prove it. It's not enough evidence to have a whole full-fledged case in Georgia, but they were still charges pending in New York. Okay, I hope one day Cheyenne will, wake up and stop being, triple. I'm like, but nigga, it's you. You keep picking this chick over your daughter. You was gung-ho to fix your relationship with that lady on TV, where she at? With that lady right there. Then you were to fix shit with your daughter. You ain't shit. Didn't you know that you ain't shit? Didn't you know that you ain't shit, sis? And we don't like you, whatever. I'm gonna move on past that. Then we did see Alex. Alex at the hotel quarantining or whatever. He brings up how, Donna is upset because, they're not together. He said, when we alone together and can't leave too long, we fuss. I didn't want to do that, so I'm here and she there. Okay. We then see FaceTime. Oh shit. Him and oh shit cool. Fine. Y'all know oh shit he lives in Atlanta. He's been in Atlanta for a few years. He lives in Atlanta with his wife Nikki. They go together, they got a couple kids, and he has a whole tattoo shop. She has a whole life blog. She has a whole business and stuff. I follow both of them on IG. Anyway, so they chit-chatting or whatever, and he brings up how, when Donna going through shit or whatever, when Donna's upset, if Donna's pissed off, if Donna wants to go off on him about something or the other, he let her do it. Like, I'm not going to fuss with her or whatever. Let her be mad. Like, it could be something as small as I ordered some clothes or whatever it could be when she trip out or whatever. I don't fuss with her. I'm like, Alex, you can't keep letting her pop off, and because that's why she keep doing it, because you're like, all right, fine. You let her do it. Not saying you should control her, but y'all should go to counseling for her to at least learn how to effectively communicate without going batshit ape on you. Because again, we've seen her like just completely just embarrass you and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, he asked, oh shit, how does he handle arguing with his wife? Because he needs to know how to communicate better and argue better with Donna. And he, oh shit, so look, it's about communicating. I was not the best communicator before. So, we still argue it. We do whatever. However, it's easier for me now to just talk about what I'm feeling or whatever, so that it doesn't get as bad as it could get how it used to be in the past or whatever. And Alex brings up how for him, he's on his own since 17. He's never really had to answer to anybody or even care about someone else's feelings, which is weird because he has a whole kid. Like, a whole thing as a parent, you have to give a fuck about your kid's feelings. So you should have some kind of experience giving a fuck about somebody else except yourself, okay? But again, you've been with Donna for 3 years, okay? He feel like he's just now getting to a point of, I guess, understanding how to be with somebody else and have to fully consider how they feel before doing shit. And so I think that's the issue. Donna feel like he does things without asking her, and he like, I have to figure out how to navigate when I should talk to her about things or when I shouldn't. That's crazy. Anyway, we then see Ted has a little regular living regular showcase or whatever. Again, the only chick there, you know what I'm saying, Tati's drunk. Woo! Woo! I got drinks. I got a dress on. Who wants to fuck? Is what Tati was saying. Okay. Anyway, Ted nervous. Okay, thick and nervous. Okay, the fact that DJ A1 is back there, honey. I don't know what DJ A1 was the DJ who DJ Ken or Escapes versus Battle. So that DJ was in Atlanta now. Anyway. But yeah, so it was. Now we do see, well, because Puma was the host of the event, C's wanted to be a backup host. C just wanted to get on stage. We get off stage, C, shut up, you ain't gonna be up there. Crystal then surprises everybody and she performs. Okay, and again, it was nothing to call home about. It wasn't horrible. Of course, she was lip syncing to her stuff. It was a basic first time performance. The song, the beat was great, but I just, I don't know, because it wasn't bad, and I don't know how else to say. Like, it was it was regular, but again, I didn't do it, so it's fine. But I can lip sync my ass up to rap. I can look. Or whatever. Anyway, but then she fell off stage. She fell off stage, okay, because she was dancing or whatever and missed all the stairs and just toppled right over. I mean, she's okay, but fine. Again, Ted was happy to, have her go without a hitch. Drunk Tati then tells Ted that, I'm saying, I'm going to come to your room tonight to help you celebrate. I'm like, so you went from fucking Donna and Alex and Ted and Uni? I was like, girl, get out my face with that shit. Anyway, I did both shows, got them all done. Yay! Do not forget to, again, like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. Do not forget, ladies first panel is Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Niecy Dixon's channel. See you there. Do not forget to have a good time somewhere, and do not ever send your cooch via text to anyone. Okay, if he wants it, he will come and get it. Gotta go. Peace.